Hey everyone, how is everyone doing? Well, I have invited people over at my place tonight. Housewarming, I moved to Jersey City, as you can see. Right, this is my new apartment, and so I'm going to do a little bit of cooking. What I'm planning to do is to uh, do a goat stew. You see that? So do a goat stew, and I got all these other ingredients. I have chopped tomatoes, onions, chopped garlic, parsnip, a little bit of carrots, potatoes, and a little greens too, just to give it a nice, that green color. First thing, I got some really nice olive oil, extra virgin. So bear with me for a second, sorry. And so I'm going to use probably a cup because the goat is about 7 pounds, 7.5 pounds. So give it a nice, oil. Don't don't put too much oil. Okay, and then I'm going to increase the flame a little bit, as you can see, because it's a lot of goat. So as you can see, and so just let it. Let me see. So just let it, cook for a few minutes, and then I'll add the garlic, and then after that I'll add I'll add onions and and then after that I'll add the parsnip, the potatoes, and then the tomatoes. All right, I got a lineup of spices here. As you can see, sea salt. I got ground cumin, black pepper, turmeric, ground cloves. I got parsley flakes, as you can see, and I got Montreal steak seasoning. So I'm going to use all this and chopped onion seasoning. Let it cook. I'm going to put the lid on, as you can see, so it gives it gets a nice color. And then after that, we were going to add salt and garlic and spices. All right, so and then the greens, those would be towards the end. All right, and then for the garnishing, I'll have. Hold on a second. What the hell do I have? The green onions. Oh, Jesus Christ! I have the green onions, right? And then I have cilantro, as you can see, green onions, cilantro. And I think those are the ones that I'm going to use to garnish later on. And obviously a little bit of lemon. And I'm going to add a little bit of cheese to it in the beginning when I add spices and garlic. So give me a few minutes and then I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I'm back. So it's time to add salt and garlic and spices to our goat stew. So bear with me. First garlic I'm going to add, as you can see. These were about maybe 15 or maybe 18 cloves. I chopped them. And then salt, as you can see, sea salt here. Hold on a second. Let me open on this side. Okay, here we go. Make sure you don't add a lot of salt. But because it's, it's decent amount of goat, so, and then black pepper. Black pepper, usually you do that towards the end, but I'm going to add that a little bit now. As you can see, black pepper. That's good enough. Okay, and then I'm going to add turmeric. Actually, cumin first, ground cumin. As you can see, decent amount of cumin. And then turmeric. Turmeric is good for your health. So I'm gonna add turmeric to it, decent amount. Turmeric, as you can see. That's going to give it a nice color. And then a little bit of clove, ground clove, as you can see. Not too much, just a little bit to give it that nice texture and taste, as you can see. There you go, that's good enough. And then the parsley flakes, as you can see, parsley flakes here. So add these. So that that gives them the goat a nice color, and also when it's cooking with herbs, it's it turns out really good. So decent amount of flakes, parsley flakes. Okay, and then a little bit of the Montreal seasoning, as you can see. Here we go. A little bit of Montreal seasoning, not too much, just a little bit, because these seasonings usually have salt in them as well, so just be careful. And a little bit of onion powder, right? No, I don't need onion powder. I'm going to add basically onions, as you can see. I'm going to add onions to it. One large Spanish onion, and then you just mix this. Oh, a little bit of cheese, as you can see. A little bit of cheese. Hold on a second. Bear with me. Sorry. This is some amazing laugh rippon cheese, as you can see. And I'm going to add this a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to add tomatoes. I'm sorry, we're going to add now. Well, you know what? I'm going to let it cook for a little bit, and then I'll add what do you call? I'll add the potatoes and turnip and the tomatoes. Right? That makes sense? Make sure you mix it properly, because you want to make sure that it's it's mixed evenly. Garlic and spices, not at one place, not just at one place. Mix it properly. There you go. I mean, it's stew, it will be mixed automatically, but still, when it gets that color, make sure that it gets the color even. All right, so I'm just going to let it cook for maybe I would say maybe 7 minutes, and then I'm going to add the tomatoes and the other stuff. Because tomatoes are acidic, you want to let the meat cook. As you can see, looks good, right? It's getting that brownish color. All right, and so I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, as you can see, it's cooking. All the juices from the meat are coming out, and there's no need to add water. So I'm going to add now potatoes, not all of them, but a little bit of the potatoes, as you can see, just to give it a nice, that taste of stew. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then a little bit of our parsnip and carrots, again to give it that nice taste. As you can see, I think that's good enough, right? A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, here we go. And then tomatoes, I have 2.5 large tomatoes. I don't think I'm going to use all of these, but probably 3/4 of it. 3/4 of these. Because then I'm going to use the rest. I think I'm going to do like a vegetarian dish for my ex-girlfriend, because she's vegetarian, she doesn't eat meat, so I'm going to do like a vegetarian dish for her. Okay, so mix it a little bit so that it's evenly mixed. Mix it a little bit so that it's evenly mixed. You know, tomatoes, the parsnip, and the potato. I think I need actually a larger pot than this, because this was a lot of what do you call goat meat, right? That's why. And that one just. A lot of goat meat. Huh? Okay, so and then I'm just going to let it cook. For I would say 15 to 20 minutes. Then we'll check upon it. Just lower the flame a little bit. Make sure it's in the center of the flame. Lower the flame a little bit so it cooks properly, and then put the lid back on. All right, the lid is kind of hot, so I'm going to basically do this. Looks good, right? Yeah, looks really good. So I'm going to do garnishing now, I believe, and I'm also going to do the dish for my my ex-girlfriend. We are friends now, so I'll be right back. Okay, so on this side I have the other pan on medium heat, and I'm going to add the olive oil, 3 tablespoons, as you can see. That's good enough. And then in here I'm going to add the rest of the parsnip, potatoes, as you can see. And I'm going to mix these. I'm going to do like a saute for her. So in here I'm going to add salt, as you can see. Here's the process there. The oil is basically becoming like a, what do you call a volcano? Is that what it's called? A volcano? Okay, so because of water, you know. So mix this, and then into this I'm going to add a little bit of turmeric. Just give me 1 second. Bear with me, I'm sorry. Okay, turmeric, because I know she likes turmeric. Turmeric and parsley flakes. A little bit of parsley flakes, and then I'm going to add. What did I say I was going to add? Wait, I was going to add garlic. What the hell did I do with garlic? Onion chopped, garlic. Okay, here we go. Garlic powder, because I don't have the fresh garlic anymore. I used all that for, for the goat. So I'm going to add that, as you can see. This is what it looks like, and garlic. That should be good enough. And pepper, black pepper, as you can see. I'm going to add, where the hell is it? Good. Where the hell is it? Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. So black pepper, as you can see. Yeah, that's good enough. And I'm going to mix this, as you can see. Mix like this, just like this. So it's mixed evenly. Let's see it. There you go. And then just let it saute in the oil for a few minutes, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. In the meanwhile, I have the garnishing for our goat, as well as, oh, by the way, sorry, I forgot. I'm going to add a little bit of tomatoes for her. As you can see, just not all of these, because these are a lot. So just bear with me. As you can see, I'm going to maybe half of this. I'm going to add for her. There you go. And the juice from the tomatoes, juice from the tomatoes comes out, and then that's going to cook the vegetables. Good, whoosh. And then mix this. Unfortunately, I don't have a lid for this, so I'll have to keep it like that. Make sure flame is not too high, otherwise it's going to burn the thing. So lower the flame, as you can see, and then let it just get that nice color. Meanwhile, let's look at our goat. Looks really amazing, really amazing. And it's cooking. So we're gonna cook it really nice, because you want to cook the stew so that the meat is very tender. It just comes out the bone. So not really overcook it, but cook it properly. So that's the vegetarian dish for her. Into this, I'm going to add a little bit of a little bit of water to it. So bear with me. So this, they're not burned. Here we go. Just a little bit, not too much, because the juice from the tomatoes is also going to help cook with the juice. So that's it. And then just let it cook. All right. So and then for her, I think I'm going to add Jesus, I forgot the name. The vegetable. Let's turn off the water. And also I'm going to prepare a salad, like a mixed salad, with cucumbers, tomatoes, red onion, and I have some mixed lettuce. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do just, I'm just going to do seasoning would be basically, not seasoning, but the dressing. Just olive oil, lemon juice, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. That's it. All right, so let me do that while all this is being cooked. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, one last thing we need to add while it's cooking is the greens. As you can see, these greens. I'm not going to add all of these, but I'm going to add a little bit of these to give it that nice, green color, as you can see. Although, our garnishing is going to make it look green, and then also, lemon juice towards the end. So, and then just let it cook. All right. Put the lid back on. You see, looks good. This one looks good too. Give it a few more minutes, and then I'm going to add the. Jesus, I can't even say the name of that vegetable. Jesus Christ. Cauliflower? No, not cauliflower, but carrot. So let me prepare the stuff for the salad. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm going to add broccoli. That's what I wanted to say. Jesus Christ, broccoli. broccoli for her. I'm not sure if this is too much, but you know, she likes vegetables, so that should be fine. And then mix these with it. So cook for another, maybe I would say another maybe 5 to 6 minutes, or maybe 8 minutes, and then this should be ready. All right. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take one of these and use this as a lid. All right. That's it. Make sure that the pan is centered, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. So I got the salad, and I'm going to do the seasoning for. Dressing for the salad. But before that, I have these really nice herb seasoned croutons. So just bear with me. I'm going to add these a little bit. Okay, croutons. As you can see, you can see those. Add these to the salad, like you know, handful of them. Add those, and then what I'm going to do is wash my hand first, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of salt to our salad, just a little bit, not too much. As you can see, salt is sodium, you know, it's not good for you. And then I'm going to add black pepper, right? Black pepper. Okay, here we go. And then a little bit of olive oil. As you can see, a little bit, maybe 1.5 tablespoons. As you can see, just have it all over. I mean, we'll have to mix it later on anyways. So olive oil, and then on top of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the lemon squeezer. As you can see, lemon squeezer, and I'm going to squeeze half a lemon, as you can see here, face down, and then I'm just going to squeeze this. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see. Can you see this? Okay, just washed. Yeah, okay. Squeeze all over the salad. As you can see. See, right? So I think that's 1/2. That should be good enough. Otherwise it's going to be 2. Otherwise it's going to be too acidic. Yeah, you don't want that, right? And then I'm just going to use my hands to mix this salad. Although it's better to have a bigger container, but this is fine. I'm just going to use my hands to mix it. Try to mix it evenly, everything evenly. Looks amazing. Hopefully it's going to taste amazing too, you know. So with the keeps, red onions, tomatoes and all that. Let me wash my hands. Good. Okay. So wash my hands. Okay. And 10 minutes, 12 minutes, I think I'm going to check the meat, our goat, to see where we are. I turned off the flame on the vegetarian dish. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it so it has, it has a little bit of juice. So it's not too dry, I tested it, it looks amazing. A little bit more water, as you can see here. And then I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon on top of this, so I know she likes the lemon. So as you can see, it looks amazing. So I'll be also squeezing a lemon on top of the goat when it's ready. So as you can see it right here. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's good enough. And then I'm going to use this for our goat as well to turn out the water. And basically, we are in business, right? And so I'll be right back. As you can see, our goat looks amazing. You know, with the juices. I did not have to add any water. You know, juices from tomatoes, meat, and also I add some garnishing to my friend's vegetarian dish. So this basically is going to be, I added a little bit of olive oil because a lot of juices. And then in 10 minutes, maybe 10-15 minutes, maybe 12 minutes, I'm just going to basically turn it off. We cooked for about, I would say, I think we cooked for about hour and 10 minutes, so maybe another 10-15 minutes. But let me check, because I just wanted to taste a piece of meat. I think I added a little bit more salt, so I think I'll have to basically. Oh, it's still cooking. It's not where I want it to be. Okay. But it's amazing. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. It's not as tender as I want it to be. So probably we'll cook it for another maybe 20 minutes to half an hour. You know, with by adding water. So I would say about a cup and a half water. You add this here. All right, looks amazing. A little bit more, maybe half a cup more. Right, half a cup to 3/4 of a cup. You add that here, as you can see, and then just mix it. Hold on a second, give me 1 second. All right. Just mix it evenly. As you can see, it looks amazing, and it's going to look really amazing once we, add lemon juice to it and then garnishing. All right, I'll be right back. Hey everyone, so the goat is ready. I actually cooked it for much longer time. I cooked it for like 2 hours, over 2 hours, as you can see. Looks amazing. Just mix it. And then what I'm going to do is, by the way, my guests have arrived already. I'm going to squeeze the lemon. As you can see, I'll probably squeeze more lemon because this is probably not enough. As you can see, that, and one more. Hold on a second. Okay, so another half of lemon, as you can see, and then just squeeze it. Ah, come on, Jesus. Okay, hold on. Sorry. As you can see, squeeze the lemon. As you can see, oh Jesus Christ. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water to it because it's looks like it's a lot of like 3/4 of the cup. You see? That's good enough. Now we're going to do mix it, and then and then we're gonna do our garnishing. You know, as you can see, the green onions and cilantro. Okay, here we go. Evenly garnish it evenly, as you can see. So just basically throw everything in there. Here. There you go. Looks amazing, right? So that's the end of my cooking video. We're gonna have the food. They brought some really amazing like Afghan pulao. I'll show it to you, as you can see. My salad over there, and we're gonna have some pita bread. And I presume you all enjoyed the cooking video and tried it at home with your own ingredients and style. All right, thanks.